Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tonight, from Frontier Academy High School in Greeley, it's a Patriot League clash as the visiting Brush Bee Diggers take on the Frontier Academy Wolverines. I'm John Beltran. Starting lineup brought to you by Buildings by Design. The best in the business. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. Buildings by Design, and the opening tip immediately controlled by Frontier Academy. Will set the lineup for the Bee Diggers. It's Keely Langford, Cashlyn, and Carly Tatellini, Braylon Rule, and Bailey Link. Here at the top of the basketball. Now on the right side, the 15-footer's up and in, just inside the three-point line for Kaylin Todd. And Frontier Academy on a 7-game losing streak is in the early lead. Here come the Bee Diggers the other way. Langford down low for Link. Now the Tatellini three is off to the right. That is Carly Tatellini with a miss. And the rebound is into the hands of Natalie Moore, the leading rebounder and scorer this season. Frontier Academy 7-8 overall. The Bee Diggers, losing last night 65-14, are 2-4 in league play. Right baseline, Todd's runner off the glass is no good. Putback is up and in. Right off the glass, that is Natalie Moore. She's going to be tough to defend in this game. Again, the leading scorer at nearly 12 points a game, 4-0, Frontier Academy. 1 minute into the game, Carly Tatellini bounce pass front court to Cashlyn. On the high left, dribbles left baseline all the way, squeezes it up and misses, but a foul. One for the underhand layup. And the first foul of the game is against the Wolverines. And that was on Natalie Moore. If you get her in foul trouble, it's a different basketball team undoubtedly. The Bee Diggers last night scored the first 2 points of the game, the first 2 points of the second half and the last 2 points of the game, but still lost by 51. The free throw is good by Cashlyn Tatellini. Yeah, Frontier Academy has not won since mid-December. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months. Second free throw by Tatellini is up, and that is in. And it's Frontier Academy 4, Brush 2. Into the front court is Angus. Now over to Kaylin Todd, dribbling high right, double teamed, and a tie-up. Nice defense by Cashlyn Tatellini. That's what the Bee Diggers need to do. And to throw it in is Braylon Rule along the side. Gets it into Cashlyn Tatellini. 4-2 Frontier Academy. Tatellini into the lane. Tatellini jump pass. Left corner for Langford. Fakes the three. Dribbles left baseline. Back out to Tatellini. Now here's Braylon Rule straight away on the outside right to Carly. Bounce pass in the corner to Bailey Link. Double team. Kicks it back out. Now straight away. The Cashlyn three is good. And Cashlyn Tatellini scored the first 5 points for Brush. The Bee Diggers lead 5-4 with 6:17 to go in the opening quarter. Frontier Academy had the ball taken away, and the other way, here's Carly Tatellini, banks and scores. She took it away from Eden Pope, and it's Brush 7, Frontier Academy 4, with 6 minutes to go in the first, and this is the attack type of defense the Bee Diggers need to show. No energy last night. Now the pass at the free throw line is poked away into the hands of Langford, then the long pass is out of bounds, intended for Carly Tatellini. And the team's trade turnovers there with 5:52 to go in the first. Already a substitution for Frontier Academy as they bring in Christina Sorrell. But again, if you get Natalie Moore, their big player in foul trouble, that's going to be the key here for Brush. Lexi Angus on the high left, a lob down low for Moore. She turns, she banks and scores. Little 10-footer for Natalie Moore. That stops a 7-0 run for Brush. 7-6. Cashlyn Tatellini double team, jump pass to Carly on the high right. On the right wing, here's a three-pointer by Link, and that's off the back of the rim and might have got just a glass there. The rebound is controlled by Lillian Lachinsky. Here is Angus on the high left, dribbles towards the left corner, picks up the dribble, back out to Lachinsky, trapped over there by Tatellini. Tries to dribble it out of traffic, baseball pass, right baseline is taken by Sorrell down low, and the shot is up and missed. And Natalie Moore is fouled, and the Bee Diggers cannot allow her to get to the basket. And she will go to the stripe as the Bee Digger foul was committed, I believe, by, let's see if it was Link who committed the foul. Nope, it was Carly Tatellini with her first. And Moore can give the Wolverines the lead with 2 made free throws. She bends, she shoots, and connects. Keep in mind the Bee Diggers last night did not attempt a single free throw, and Tatellini's already taken 2. That is Carly. And out of the game is Eden Pope. Into the game is Haley Giesick. Second free throw is off to the right. And the rebound in the corner by Langford. Here come the Beediggers the other way with Cashlyn Tatellini. Chest pass down low for Rule. Rule misses, partially blocked. And Natalie Moore is tied up by Link. Off the rebound, possession arrow, Frontier Academy. We're tied at 7 with 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Here from Greeley. And to throw it in will be Angus. The Beediggers will pick up near midcourt. In a 1-3-1 right now. Here's Lachinsky along the high right. Jump pass over to Giesick. Giesick is tied up. She dribbled right into Bailey Link. And that's what Frontier Academy has struggled with so far in this game. A few tie-ups. Resurrection Christian was moving the ball so quickly last night that was not an issue. Braylon Rule to throw it in with backcourt pressure. Rule in the backcourt to Link. Link over to Cashlyn Tatellini with a left-handed dribble jump pass to Amaya Bruno into the game. Back to Tatellini on the left wing. Here's the shot by Carly. That's missed from about 7 feet away. And Natalie Moore grabs her third rebound. There's the outlet to Todd on the cross court on the right wing. Shot was missed by Giesick. And, well, maybe that was just a tie-up. Anyway, brush ball. Okay. Oh, no, that's a foul on Moore. Check that. All right, there's the signal. That's a foul you don't want to commit if you're Moore. She's out of the game. Here's Carly Tatellini near midcourt. Back to Cashin, crossing the timeline with 4:24 to go in the first. Down low for Link. Little 5-footer banked and missed it. And the ball is loose, and it's rebounded by Cashin Tatellini, but she threw it away. It'll be Frontier, or was it tipped? Are they going to say it was tipped there? Along the side, the Beediggers will retain possession. I think they got a break. I think Cashin knew that thing was thrown out of bounds. But the Beediggers will take the basketball. 3/4 court. Both Tatellinis are out there with Link, Bruno. And the inbounds passer, Braylon Rule. Back into the game is Lillian Lachinsky for Frontier Academy. There's the pass into Cashlyn Tatellini. Dribbling towards the top. On the outside right to Carly. In the right corner for Bruno. Double team. Jump pass down low for Carly. Underneath the basket. Reverse layup is up and in off the glass. She's got 4. All the points have been scored by Tatellini's 9-7 brush. 3:56 to go in the first. And there's the 3, Lachinsky. That hits nothing but glass, and the ball is loose. It is picked up over there by Giesick, but then right into the hands of Amaya Bruno. Here's the pass down low off of Cashlyn Tatellini to Bruno. On the high left, here's Carly straight away to Link. On the right wing, Rule can't take the 3. Bounce pass to Cashlyn. And then her pass is tipped away. It's loose. Picked up near midcourt by Carly Tatellini. 3.5 remaining in the first. Brush 9, Frontier Academy 7. Link's pass is tipped away, and that is intercepted. Into the front court is Eden Pope on the high right. Nearly trapped, and I think she traveled. She did. Turnover number 5 for Frontier Academy. And Langford and Tolentino into the game for Cashin Tatellini and Braylon Rule. Langford to throw it in. Plenty of pressure applied by Frontier Academy. Got to come back for that pass. Bruno does. Now to Langford. Langford to the high right. Baseball pass down low for Tolentino. Cross-court pass intercepted. That's way too late. When they're open, they're not open. You got to anticipate. Long pass is tipped away, but it's retrieved over there by Christina Sorrell. Now the shot by Lachinsky. Air ball. Todd's shot is blocked. Out of bounds by Tolentino. And the Wolverines retain possession. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And it's a 9-7 lead here for the Beediggers. And to throw it in, let's see, will be Kaylin Todd. Todd to trigger it in. Looking, still looking. Lobs it, tipped away by Bailey Link, but it's retrieved in the corner. Now back out, straight away to Kaylin Todd. Todd looking, still looking, dribbles to her left. Swings it left side over to Sorrell. Sorrell in the corner on the bounce pass to Pope. Dribbles left baseline. Trapped over there, and that's a walking violation. The Beediggers had 28 turnovers last night. Frontier Academy's got 6 here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Langford to throw it in the backcourt to Link. Link still looking. Overhead pass front court to Carly. On the high left, bounce pass down low to Tolentino on the left baseline. Bounce back out to Carly. Straight away to Link on the right side to Bruno. And then her pass is tipped away. Still not crisp passing by Brush. They got to work this thing around a little bit better as Cashlyn Tatellini comes back into the game. along with Braylon Rule. Langford to throw it in the corner. With 2:35 to go here in the first quarter, the Bee Diggers with a 9-7 lead. Langford triggers it into Rule straight away. Here's the Cashlyn three, and that's off the back of the rim, and a strong rebound to Eden Pope. Long baseball pass to Todd. Todd into the front court. This is a gorgeous new gym here in Greeley. Swings it cross court to Angus in the left corner. Here is Eden Pope dribbling into the lane. Her runner's up and off to the front of the rim. And Braylon Rule's got the rebound for Brush. To Cashlyn Tatellini, bounce pass is kicked away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bee Diggers with 2:11 remaining in the first quarter, and the Bee Diggers still leading 9-7. We've been stuck at 9-7 for a while, and Cashlyn Tatellini to throw it in. Still looking. Lobs it near the top tier to Bruno. Fakes the three. Right side to Tolentino. Passes tipped away. Still a lot of tip passes. The Bee Diggers got to be better than this here. Cashlyn Tatellini straight away. Dribbles to her right. Picks up the dribble. Cross court to Bruno. In the left corner, Langford takes the three, and that's off the back of the rim. Rebound to Rule. Banks and scores. Braylon Rule got the basket. Her first points, her second rebound. Brush was down 4-0. Now they lead 11-7. 1:42 to go in the first. On the high left with the basketball is Angus dribbling against Langford in the corner for Giesick. To her right, Giesick into the lane. Jump pass, cross court to Todd. Check that was Eden Pope. Todd with the basketball. The lob down towards Giesick off her hands. Intercepted by Bruno and then re-intercepted. And we've got a whistle and a foul against Brush. And the foul was committed. Let's see either way, it's Frontier Academy ball. Amaya Bruno commits the foul. And to throw it in three-quarters court there is Christina Sorrell over to Todd. 1:22 to go. There's the lob over to Pope. And then she traveled again. That is 8 turnovers against Frontier Academy, and it's going to be that type of game for them if they don't get a little bit more discipline. 8 turnovers and 7 points for the Wolverines. The Bee Diggers with a 4-point lead. Pass in the backcourt to Cashlyn Tatellini. Now to Rule over to Carly. Still on the defensive end for Brush there. Long pass intercepted. And then into the front court is Todd. Todd left of the lane. Pulls up. Little 7-footer is short. Ball is tipped around. Is taken by Giesick. They reset the offense. Jump pass inside. Lachinsky banks and scores. Perfect pass to Lillian Lachinsky. And the Bee Digger lead is down to 2. 11-9. And there's a foul by Eden Pope in the backcourt. And for Frontier Academy, that's their third as a team. The Bee Diggers have committed 2 here in the first quarter with 53.5 seconds to go. And along the side to the right of the Bee Digger bench to throw it in will be Braylon Rule. More substitutions in this game. In the final minute here, the opening quarter. Here comes Tatellini at the top. Swings it left side for Langford behind that three-point line, holding the ball up high. Dribbles towards the corner, is going to have to kick it back out, and does to Rule. Again, a lot of dribbling here. The Bee Diggers are not going to move it around quick, and there's another tip pass taken by Rule, and then the lob to Cashlyn Tatellini. Out of bounds, 6 turnovers for Brush. You can stay with Frontier Academy, but those have got to be reduced in terms of errant passes against the upper echelon teams in this league. In the left corner, Lachinsky dribbles to her right into the lane, and then she traveled. That is 9 turnovers. Now keep in mind, last night Resurrection Christian had only 12 in 4 quarters. Frontier Academy's 3 shot out in this first quarter. Cashlyn Tatellini along the baseline. Dribbles into the front court. On the high left, picks up the dribble, and she traveled. Dragged the back foot. 7 turnovers for Brush. With 15 seconds to go here in the first. Still got to be frustrating for the Bee Diggers. On the high left is Angus against Langford. Dribbles to her right in the right corner for Todd. Dribbles right baseline against Tatellini. And then the ball is out of bounds. It's off of Todd. Frontier Academy with 10 turnovers here. In the opening quarter, the Bee Diggers will have one final shot with 5.2 seconds to go. Rule to throw it in. Rule lobs it towards midcourt. It's intercepted by Lachinsky. Lachinsky puts it up from about 30, and Tatellini has the rebound. That's the end of what ended up being a sloppy first quarter. With the score, Brush 11 and Frontier Academy 9 on 10-10 KSIR. and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltrap back at Frontier Academy High School in Greeley. The Bee Diggers with an 11-9 lead. Let's head to the second quarter. There's a cross-court pass taken over there by Angus, and she traveled well. What a mess in this game. The Bee Diggers had 8 turnovers in the opening quarter. Frontier Academy with 10, now with 11. It's Carly and Cashlyn Tatellini, along with Braylon Rule, Keely Langford, and Bailey Link. Cashlyn in the backcourt over to Carly. Nearly lost control. Now to Cashlyn along the baseline. Jump pass to Link. In the right corner to Braylon Rule. Jump pass inside and putting it up. And an air ball from 2 feet away. Missing was Cashlyn. The ball is loose, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it is off of Frontier Academy. Now Natalie Moore, the leading scorer, is still on the bench with 2 fouls. And we'll set up the lineup here for Frontier Academy momentarily. Left corner, Langford, wide open 3. Good! Keely Langford drills it from the corner. And the Bee Diggers now have a 14-9 lead. And they need outside shooting to open up the inside game. Todd with the basketball out there with Angus, Lillian Lachinsky. And now with the basketball is Haley Giesick. As the entry pass is tipped away, and there's a tie-up underneath. And Christina Sorrell also there. Possession arrow goes to Brush. And Rule to throw it in with the Bee Diggers up by 5. Bailey Link is back into the game. Tatellini is out. If they could just hit a few outside shots, as Langford gets it into Braylon Rule, left-handed dribble. Don't want to throw it into the backcourt, and she did. Langford was not into the front court. She was trying to get there, and Braylon Rule was not sure where she was, or if she did know, she had to wait. Turnover number 9 for the Bee Diggers, but they're up by 5. 1 minute into the second quarter. Sorrell with the basketball on the high right, near the top to Angus. Guarded by Langford. Looking, dribbling to her right, nearly lost control. Jump pass down low to Sorrell underneath the basket. That's a walking violation. Yeah, this is setting back basketball a bit on the offensive end for the Wolverines. 13 turnovers and 9 points, but the Bee Diggers certainly had their issues last night. Langford to throw it in. The Bee Diggers have committed 2 team fouls, and Frontier Academy with 3. There's the bounce pass into Cashlyn. Jump pass to Langford. Langford is double teamed. Back out to Cashlyn, still in the backcourt. Crossover dribble, crosses the midcourt. On the high right with the basketball. Right corner, wide open. Bailey Link 3 is an air ball. But Langford's going to chase it down for Brush. Langford on the outside left. Near the timeline, here's Tatellini into the lane all the way. Scoops it up and into the left of the basket. Cashlyn Tatellini with a wild shot. That underhanded layup, which kind of looked a little bit unconventional, but the Bee Diggers now lead 16-9. She's got 7. And we've got a whistle and a 3-second violation as Natalie Moore is back into the game for Frontier Academy. They have not scored in the quarter, and they've committed 4 turnovers. And to trigger it in, Amaya Bruno just into the game. Bruno looking, lobs it in towards Cashlyn Tatellini. Tatellini handling the basketball pretty well tonight towards the top, picks up the dribble. Left side to Tolentino, bounce pass down low to Langford, and then she forced a pass. Nobody's there, and it's intercepted. Here is Angus with a runner off the glass, too strong. Moore goes for the rebound. Moore's double team. Bounce pass Angus, left baseline shot. That's going to be an air ball. Moore tries to save it in, and she does over to Todd. Down low, here's Eden Pope. Turns, banks, scores, and a foul against the Bee Diggers. And Eden Pope to the line for the and 1. The foul was on Bailey Link. That's her first. But again, Natalie Moore makes a huge difference. 5 points and 5 rebounds. She had 2 in that sequence. Down to a 5-point lead for Brush. The free throw is in the air, and that's perfect. It barely hit the net. It was so pretty. 16-12. 5:48 to go before halftime. Cashlyn Tatellini back out to Bruno. Along the baseline, still in the backcourt. Cashlyn crosses midcourt. Baseball pass to Tolentino on the left wing. In the left corner for Langford. Penetrates left baseline. 10-footer is off the side of the backboard. Kaylin Todd's got it. And why did the Bee Diggers commit a foul 70 feet away from the basket? And that was committed by Tolentino. That's not a place to commit a foul. That far away, but that's what happened. 16-12. Under 5.5 remaining in the second quarter. Lachinsky on the high right, guarded by Bruno. Bounce pass is tipped out of bounds by Carly Tatellini, intended in the corner for Pope. And to throw it in, oh. How did the Bee Diggers get that call? Yeah, that should have been Frontier Academy basketball. That was clearly off of brush. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. So now Kalen Todd will throw it in. They corrected the situation out there. Todd lobs it into Angus. Angus with a left-handed dribble in the left of the lane. Had the ball poked away by Carly. Jump pass back out, and we've got a foul on Brush again. Way too aggressive. Carly Tatellini commits her second. All of a sudden, the Bee Diggers have 5 team fouls with 5:18 to go in the second. And Lexi Angus will throw it into the right of the basket. Nope. They're going to go, are they going corner here along the side? Todd to throw it in. Lobs it towards Lachinsky. Has to chase it down. Lachinsky against Bruno. Near the timeline, here's Angus, dribbles free throw line. Jump pass down low for Moore. Kicks it back out off of Todd. Deflected back to Todd. Todd looking for more, dribbles to her right, at the free throw line. Ball is tipped away, and right now we got a comedy of errors with the way the ball is being pinballed around. Cross-court pass to Angus, dribbles left of the lane, all the way, off the glass and in. That is Lexi Angus banking it in. The Wolverines are on a 5-0 run, 16-14, 4:48 to go in the second quarter. Cashlyn Tatellini, watch out from behind, nearly knocked away. Tatellini in the right corner to Tolentino. Langford fakes the three. 15-footer is off the back of the rim after it hit the glass in the rebound. Comes away to the Wolverines. Now we have a foul. Boy, we haven't had clean possessions too much in this game. And that'll be a foul against Langford, it looks like, which would be the 16th foul. And Frontier Academy's working on a 5-0 run. She's out of the game. You got Bruno, Link, Tolentino, Carly Tatellini, and Braylon Rules back in. Lachinsky on the right wing, lobs it down low for Moore. Dribbles, turns, puts it up, air ball, and Braylon Rule picks it out of the air for Brush. Rule across the timeline. Rule has the ball stripped from behind and stolen by Sorrell. Here is Sorrell across midcourt. Back out to Angus straight away. Over to Eden Pope, lobs it down low for Moore, turns, banks, and scores. Natalie Moore's got 7, and it's a 7-0 run for the Wolverines, tied at 16, and there's a timeout, 30-second timeout. Anthony Wilson not happy. With 3:57 to go before halftime, and he doesn't want to bark at the official too much. If not, it's going to be more than a 7-0 run. 30-second timeout. But again, we're looking at an offense that has not flowed really for either side in this game. The Bee Diggers led 11-9 after 1. And right now we're deadlocked at 16. Brush did have a 7-point lead. And then all of a sudden the Wolverines put together a nice stretch of buckets here, including an and one by Eden Pope. It will be Bee Digger basketball along the side and the backcourt, and Braylon Rule to throw it in. We'll be with you on Thursday night as well when the Bee Diggers host the Eaton Reds, and Eaton is playing Platte Valley tonight. That's the game of the night here in all of Colorado basketball. Number 1 against number 3. Tolentino lobs it down low for Link in the lane. Bounce pass to Bruno. Left baseline Rule. Little 8-footer is off the back of the rim. Natalie Moore has her 6th rebound for the Wolverines. There's the outlet pass to Angus. Stripped from behind by Tolentino. Ball is loose on the floor, and that is just a mess. And I think the foul's committed by Angus. That would be the team's 4th. As Frontier Academy commits their 15th turnover. And Angus, oh, they're going to say it's on Brush? Wow. Wow. Boy, that looked like it was against, no, they're going to say it's against Tolentino. Well, I didn't see that one. It is a 1-and-1. Well, see, that they put 14 fouls for Frontier. Like that foul was against Frontier, not against Brush. It was a... Yeah, that's confusing. It looked like it was signaled against... Well, I don't get that. Totally threw me off. Second foul there committed by Tolentino. 1-and-1. The free throw is up and in by Lexi Angus. Frontier Academy scored the last 8 points of the game. Haley Giesick is back in for Frontier Academy. The Wolverines lead 7-6. 3.5 to go before the break. second free throw's in the air, and that's short. And a two-handed rebound grabbed by Braylon Rule. That's her fourth of the game. Rule has the ball stripped from behind out of bounds. B-Diggers retain possession, but for some reason, B-Diggers sometimes don't know where the defenders are. And to throw it in is Rule along the side. Well, Brush was cruising for a while, but Frontier Academy has got a lot to play for. They've lost 7 straight. Have not won since mid-December. In the right corner, Bailey Link holds the ball up high. Bounce pass back out to Rule. Cross-court pass to Carly Tatellini. Tatellini on the high left. A loose zone here. Cashlyn Tatellini into Rule. Her cross-court pass is off the foot of Lachinsky out of bounds, and that was a case of overpassing there by Brush. And Langford is back into the game for Rule. She actually had a point-blank shot from a few feet away. And now Eden Pope had a brief rest. She's back in. And she's a tall player. Her and Moore are taller than any other B-Diggers. Cashlyn to throw it in. Still looking. Left baseline for Langford. Langford is cut off over there on the left wing to Tolentino. Bounce pass straight away to Cashlyn Tatellini. On the high left for Tolentino. Left corner for Langford. Langford double team. Jump pass in the lane off the hands of Carly. Picked up by Bailey Link at the free throw line. Right wing Tolentino 3 is off the back of the rim. And Langford chases down the rebound for Brush. And then the ball is stripped away, and it's taken away by Kaylin Todd and poked out of bounds by Cashlyn Tatellini. The B-Diggers have not scored in well over 2.5 minutes. Frontier Academy scored the last 8 points of the game. They lead 17-16. And here is Kaylin Todd on the high right. Swings it back out to Lachinsky. Lachinsky has traveled. Thank goodness. That is now the 15th turnover unofficially for Frontier Academy. B-Diggers need a bucket. And Cashlyn Tatellini. Bounce pass right to the free throw line to Link. Hands it off to Tatellini. Cross-court bounce pass Tolentino on the left wing to Langford. Moving it around swiftly. Straight away, 3 is up, and that's missed by Carly Tatellini. Christina Sorrell with a rebound. Well, that was good ball movement by the B-Diggers. They couldn't convert, and that's a traveling violation at midcourt by Sorrell. With 2:17 remaining second quarter. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. Sterling, Fort Morgan, Human, Holyoke. Premier Farm Credit. It's a 17-16 lead for Frontier Academy. The B-Diggers were up 16-9. Then all of a sudden, the Wolverines started scoring. The B-Diggers were stymied offensively. Cashlyn Tatellini dribbles towards the high left. Left to the lane. Kicks it back out in the corner to Tolentino. Tolentino dragged the back foot. That is turnover number 13 unofficially for Brush. And Lexi Angus is met at the top over there by Tolentino. Jump pass is a terrible pass, intercepted by Langford. Not sure who she was going for there. Langford jump pass inside is off the bottom of the backboard. The ball is loose. It's out of bounds off of Kaylin Todd. The B-Diggers caught a break. There were a couple of deflections there, and the B-Diggers will have the basketball as Natalie Moore is back in after she rested briefly here for Haley Giesick. And Cashlyn to throw it in with 1:56 remaining. On the outside left to Carly. Swings it cross court to Bruno in the right corner for Link. She'll take the long 3, and that's off the front of the rim. Natalie Moore grabs her 7th rebound, and then her outlet pass is intercepted. Here's Carly. Carly in the lane. Trap bounce pass to Cashlyn Tatellini. Left wing 3, in and out. Another rebound for Natalie Moore, her 8th. There's the outlet to Angus. Angus with 1:33 to go. Jump pass, right baseline to Moore. She banks and she misses. The rebound to Pope, double team. Back out to Todd. 10-footer is off the front of the rebound to Moore. Banks and she misses. And then Bailey Link grabs the rebound for Brush. And then tripped up is Carly Tatellini in front of the Frontier Academy bench. That'll be just the 14th foul against Frontier Academy, and it's committed by Christina Sorrell, her first. Along the side to the left of the bench of Frontier Academy, Cashlyn into Carly. Now to Cashlyn on the right wing. Lobs it into the lane to Link, dribbles. She's trapped over there. Feeds it back out. It was tipped into the backcourt. Bruno will chase it down, but no over and back. Bruno with 1:03 to go. Across the timeline, here's Cashlyn Tatellini at the top with a left-handed dribble. Crosses over, right of the lane. Trapped over there, cut off. Link fakes a three. Cross-court pass to Bruno. Left wing three-pointer is off the front of the rim and nearly a foul there. A steal by Link down low. Bruno. Her shot is blocked by Natalie Moore. Moore with a long pass to Todd. Todd bounce pass inside is poked out of bounds by both Langford and Cashlyn Tatellini. But you cannot shoot over Natalie Moore. Natalie Moore now has 10 rebounds, and she had a big block shot there. 41 seconds to go. The Bead Diggers have gone dry on offense for nearly 5 minutes. And Braylon Rule's in there for Langford. Kaylin Todd to throw it in. It's been an adventure offensively. There's the lob over to Natalie Moore. She puts it up and she misses from about 10 feet away. And the rebound to Cashlyn Tatellini. Tatellini, middle of the lane, puts it up and in with the layup off the back of the rim for Cashlyn. And the Bead Diggers have reclaimed the 18-17 lead. 23 seconds to go in the second. Left baseline, Angus, and then her pass is intercepted by Carly Tatellini. Tatellini all the way off the glass and in. Carly Tatellini this time. She's got 6. The Bead Diggers are on a 4-0 run. 10 seconds to go in the opening half. There's the lob down low to Moore. Dribbles, turns, shoots, and scores off the glass to the right of the basket. Little 7-footer there for Natalie Moore. With 1 second to go, a long three is not going to count anyway, and it was missed. But the Bead Diggers finished the first half, or the final minute, I should say, pretty strong as they lead the game 20-19 here in Greeley over the Frontier Academy Wolverines. It's a 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's head to the third quarter in Greeley. The Bead Diggers lead the Frontier Academy Wolverines 20-19. We'll set the lineups here for both teams as they step onto the floor for the final 16 minutes unless we go into overtime. And Natalie Moore, again, even though she was in foul trouble early, still was able to manage 9 points and 10 rebounds, and she's only a sophomore. She's going to be a mainstay in this Patriot League for the next 2 seasons after this for Frontier Academy. In fact, if they don't have her, the Bead Diggers could win this game going away. She can do everything. She can block shots, she rebounds, and she scores, utilizing the glass quite a bit on the offensive end. For the Bead Diggers, Cashlyn Tatellini, Bailey Link, Carly Tatellini, Braylon Rule, and Keely Langford. Lillian Lachinsky, Kaylin Todd, along with Natalie Moore, Eden Pope, and Lexi Angus for Frontier Academy. Bead Digger basketball. Here is Cashlyn Tatellini on the outside right to Rule. Rule at the top for Carly. Carly swings it left side for Langford. Left baseline, the three-pointer by Cashlyn is in. Off the glass, are you kidding me? That was crazy. A corner shot that went in off the glass from three-point range. You don't have to call it at this end. But nearly impossible. That's how badly she misfired, and it still went in. Rush up 23-19. Backcourt pass to Todd. Now over to Natalie Moore. It's a 2-on-1. Pope, cross-court to Lachinsky, puts it up, and she misses, partially blocked. And the rebound to Carly Tatellini. Tatellini with 1 to beat will lay it up and in. Carly Tatellini coast to coast. The Bead Diggers all of a sudden lead 25-19. And then nearly a strip, and it is a strip out of bounds. Cashlyn was able to strip Lexi Angus. Nice job of not reaching there, just getting the hand in there. Front court pass to Natalie Moore on the left wing. Lachinsky bounce pass inside to Pope. She puts it up and in off the glass. Wide open was Eden Pope as they broke the press easily. 25-21, 7:07 to go in the third. On the high right is Link. Link at the top for Carly Tatellini. In the left corner, Langford penetrates, pulls up, shot is up, air ball. Lachinsky has it, missed it from about 6 feet away. On the outlet pass, here's Lexi Angus near the right baseline. Kicks it back out to Pope. Pope right of the lane, spinning, and then throws an underhand pass into the bench. I don't think it was tipped. Are they going to say it was tipped? They got to decide what happened. Are they going to say it's tipped out of bounds by the Bead Diggers, and Todd will throw it in with brush up by 4. Todd lobs it into Lachinsky against Braylon Rule. Lachinsky to her right towards the corner. Lachinsky lobs it down low for Moore. Double team. Bounce pass right baseline. Pope. Rainbow jumper is no good. Keely Langford's got the rebound for Brush. That is her fourth. Langford out of the pack with a basketball to Cashlyn Tatellini. Lost control. Loose on the floor. And now Langford's going to tie up in the backcourt along with Lachinsky. Possession arrow goes to Frontier Academy. Brush's biggest lead has been 7. And here's the inbound pass to Angus. 14 turnovers for the Bee Diggers. Lob right at the free throw line for Pope. Dribbles right of the lane. Cut off. Right baseline shot. Lachinsky. Good. Just inside the three-point line on the right baseline for Lillian Lachinsky. And it's now 25-23. 4 points for Lachinsky. Here's the left wing three-pointer. Good! That is Cashlyn Tatellini off the feet from Carly. Cashlyn's got 15 points in the game. And the Bee Diggers now lead by 5. 5:55 to go in the third. Angus dribbles towards the right corner. Cut off by Rule. Double team. Bounce pass inside to Moore. She banks. Misses. Rebound Lachinsky. And then she's fouled as she went back up. But they're going to say she was on the floor. No free throws. No free throws. She was on the floor. And I think that was Bailey Link. He said on the floor. That's not free throws. Bailey Link, I've got that as her second, but they've got that as her first on the board. Todd to throw it in with 5:48 remaining in the third. Brush 28, Frontier Academy 23. Entry pass is tipped away and intercepted by Cashlyn Tatellini. Oh, she's got to be careful with the dribble. Lob pass right base under Rule. Back out to Carly. Carly dribbles into the lane. Little left-handed shot from 10, miss. Rebound to Cashlyn Tatellini. Bounce pass cross court to Rule. Straight away to Carly. 14-footer straight away is short. Lillian Lachinsky grabs the board. There's the long pass to Natalie Moore, and she puts it up off to the right. Keely Langford grabs the rebound for Brush. The Bee Diggers being resilient there on the boards. Langford in the outlet. Baseball pass now to Carly. Down low for Link. Into the lane. Kicks it right corner. Here's the shot by Rule. Good. Inside the three-point line. Braylon Rule scores. She's got 4. The Bee Diggers have matched their biggest lead and too aggressive. Cashlyn Tatellini with a foul in the backcourt. Not a foul you want, but it's only her first. As we have 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. This was a 20-19 game at the break. Tolentino's in for Rule. Amaya Bruno checks in for Carly Tatellini. Now at 30-23. Substitution as well. And that's Christina Sorrell. Gets it into Kaylin Todd. Back to Sorrell. Now to Todd near midcourt. And then her jump pass is intercepted by Link. Link along the left side. Now across the timeline. Cashlyn down low to Tolentino. Puts it up and in off the glass. Wide open was Tolentino. Nice pass by Cashlyn Tatellini. The Bee Diggers have their biggest lead, 32-23. In the right corner, Angus back out to Todd. She thinks about the three, takes the three, and misses badly off to the left. But Lachinsky chases down the rebound on the left wing. Down low, here's Giesick. Back out to Sorrell. Sorrell on the right wing to Angus, looking down low. There's a long one, and that's no good off the mark there for 3 points. Cashlyn Tatellini grabs the one-hop rebound. Tatellini, long chest pass off the hand of Bruno, out of bounds. Bruno should have cut to the basket. Bruno, if you cut to the basket, you make that catch instead. The Bee Diggers commit their 15th turnover, but Brush is up by 9. Here in the third quarter, nearly midway through. Here's the long pass front court, left of the lane. Moore down low to Giesick. Looked like she traveled, but there's a foul. She misses. That looked like a couple of steps were taken before the shot. Threw up a runner, and she was hacked over there by Amaya Bruno. That's going to be her second. And to the line is Haley Giesick. She's not scored tonight. And the free throw, the line drive is short. Second free throw upcoming with 4:11 remaining in the third. Tolentino takes the inside slot there with Link. And checking in is Eden Pope. And there for Lillian Lachinsky. Well, this game is far from over because the Bee Diggers had a 12-point lead a couple of weeks ago in Sterling in the fourth quarter and lost it overtime. They've got to extend the lead. Second free throw is up, and that's off to the right. The rebound to Eden Pope. She's tied up. by Tolentino. Nice job by Tolentino. And the Beatdiggers will have possession of the basketball. And here comes Carly Tatellini in for Keely Langford. Again, they're applying the press. Kind of a 2-3 press here. Link to throw it in. Somebody's got to come back for the basketball. Tolentino does. Back out to Bailey Link. Link crosses midcourt, crossover dribble. In the right corner, the Bruno three is well off to the right. And the rebound to Natalie Moore. And I don't know why the Beatdiggers are doing this. It is ridiculous to foul that far away. 14 fouls for Brush. Tolentino's committed her third. I know they're being aggressive, but you don't want to commit fouls and build up the foul total for no reason with a 9-point lead. Here comes Lexi Angus, swings it right side to Lachinsky back into the game. In the corner for Pope, looking down low for Moore. She is single team tightly. There's the lob down to Moore, turns, shoots, and misses off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose. It is picked up by Pope of Frontier Academy. Now to Lexi Angus on the high right to Lachinsky. Dribbles towards the right baseline, puts up a shot off the glass, way too strong. And the rebound to Tatellini, hit nothing but glass. Here comes Tatellini on the right wing. The Beatdiggers have got to slow this thing down on the bounce pass to Carly. Carly is fouled, and fouled by Lexi Angus. That's her first, and it's the team's first. The Beatdiggers can grab a double-digit lead. Like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team at State Farm Insurance are there to make the insurance world easy for you. 842-4555. There's the lob into Rule. Back to Carly. Down low to Tolentino. Shot is blocked out of there. Taken by Cashlyn Tatellini. And then she lost the ball in the corner. Brush with their 16th turnover. They still have a 9-point lead. Frontier Academy's been limited to 4 points in the quarter. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, I'm John Beltran. From Frontier Academy High School in Greeley. There is the lob into Angus, still in the backcourt to Lachinsky. Beatdiggers with heavy pressure there. Lachinsky tries to dribble out of traffic. Jump pass in the right corner, poked out of bounds by Bailey Link, intended for Sorrell right in front of the Frontier Academy bench. And Sorrell will throw it in. Sorrell lobs it high right for Angus. Left-handed dribble, left to the lane. Looked like she palmed the ball, but no whistle. Bounce pass inside is knocked away by Tatellini. Then a tie-up. Stays with Frontier Academy. Kaylin Todd will come back in for Lexi Angus. Yeah, if Natalie Moore can't score, this team is very limited offensively. Sorrell looks to throw it in. Right baseline, the ball is intercepted right into the hands of Braylon Rule. Here's Cashlyn Tatellini for Brush. Tatellini near the top, dribbles to her right. Tatellini looks, lobs it towards the left baseline and off the lower body there, off the left leg of Keely Langford, out of bounds. Not a good pass. 17 turnovers for the Beatdiggers. And the Wolverines come the other way. We have 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Here's Lachinsky just across midcourt. Lachinsky's double teamed. Got to be a timeout. 5-second violation. Should have been a timeout. Well, did they call the timeout before the 5 seconds were called? Then they got the timeout in there. With 2:38 remaining. Yep, it's a Frontier Academy timeout. So they retain possession. As Brush leads 32-23. We're in the third quarter. Here from Greeley. Anthony Wilson sends out Cashlyn Tatellini, Carly Tatellini, Keely Langford, Bailey Link, and Braylon Rule. To throw it in will be Kaylin Todd out there with Christina Sorrell, Natalie Moore, Eden Pope, and Lillian Lachinsky just beyond midcourt. Todd lobs it in right corner for Pope, dribbles right baseline, still dribbling, puts up a runner off the side of the backboard. Cashlyn Tatellini's fouled in the backcourt as she grabs the rebound, and that's Eden Pope committing her second foul. Well, Cashlyn's had a big game tonight, 15 points and 7 rebounds for one of many underclassmen on this team. Carly Tatellini with a left-handed dribble, still in the backcourt. Feeds it back out to Cashlyn. She's fouled in the backcourt. That's not a good foul there by Todd. Kaylin Todd with her first. That's the team's third. Yeah, you don't want too many stoppages because of fouls 50 feet away from the basket. That's what we've had here. Cashlyn across the timeline, picked up by Sorrell. Swings it over to Braylon Rule off her hand out of bounds. That was a little bit of a sloppy pass in tight traffic, and Rule didn't look it in. And Brush with their 17 turnover, 5 shy of Frontier Academy's total. But the Wolverines have no answers offensively right now. Sorrell picked up by Tatellini. Near the timeline to Lachinsky against Langford. Dribbles towards the right corner. Picks up the dribble. Bounce pass for Todd. And Todd is fouled. I think Bailey Link committed the foul. That's going to be the 15th foul. Well, let's see. Are they going to change that up there? I thought I saw Link committed. Yeah, it was Bailey Link with her second. There's the lob to Moore. She banks and scores off the lob to the right of the basket for Natalie Moore. 32-25, under 2 minutes to go. In the right corner, Bailey Link, wide open three. Bingo! Bailey Link with a triple. And brushes up by 10. 35-25 with 1:47 to go in the third. And there's a carrying violation by Christina Sorrell. 23 turnovers. She carried it and palmed it at midcourt. And Rule to throw it in. Into the front court to Link. She'll take another three, and she missed it this time, back rim. And the rebound is controlled by Sorrell, her second. Here's Kaylin Todd for Frontier Academy. On the left side to Sorrell, guarded by Cashlyn Tatellini. Dribbles towards the free throw line, right of the lane, bounce pass in the corner for Todd. And we've got a 3-second violation on Frontier Academy. 24 turnovers, 5 in the quarter. 90 seconds to go. Remember, the Bee Diggers led by 12 against Sterling on the road and lost in overtime. And that was in the fourth quarter. And they have to remember that game so they know this game is far from over. Bailey Link and Braylon Rule are out of the game. Bruno to throw it in. Tolentino's back in. There's the lob, and it's an errant pass. Langford is tied up at midcourt. It stays with Brush. But that is just, you got to execute on both ends. You throw to an open player, and the player comes back for the ball. Well, you saw some of this last night. Just not happening for the Bee Diggers, but they are up by 10. Cashlyn Tatellini looking, lobs it cross court through the hands of Langford out of bounds. 19 turnovers for Brush. They had 28 last night, still an issue despite the score. Angus into the front court, dribbles left of the lane. Angus maintains the dribble, picks it up. Entry pass is poked away, and it's intercepted by Carly Tatellini. Now the Bee Diggers have to control the basketball. Control it along the side. Carly lobs it over to Cashlyn to Carly. Now left corner, Tolentino's shot is up, and that's an air ball. And Langford chases it down nicely in the corner. Penetrates, pulls up, the shot is up and in on the right baseline. That is Keely Langford. And the Bee Diggers now lead by 12, 37-25, and the ball is out of bounds off Lachinsky. Another turnover for the Wolverines. Langford now with 5 points in the game and 6 rebounds. 46.3 seconds to go. As we have hit the top of the hour, this is 10-10 KSIR. Brush, Fort Morgan, Weldona. And in the right corner, Tolentino lobs it back out to Carly. 3 is up, and that's off the right side of the rim. And Tolentino gets it back out. Cashlyn 15-footers around and off to the right. Ball is out of bounds, and that is off of Brush. It goes over here to Frontier Academy with the Bee Diggers up by 12. On the high right, Angus with 23 seconds to go in the corner for Pope. Penetrates right baseline, cut off, and then her pass towards Giesick is intercepted by Carly Tatellini. Tatellini the other way, bounce pass right baseline to Cashlyn. Has the shot blocked, but a foul. As she misses 2 free throws for Cashlyn Tatellini. She'll go to the line after the foul committed by Haley Giesick. The Bee Diggers have 3 threes in the quarter. Free throw is up, and that's around and good. Brush leads by a baker's dozen. Brush has outscored Frontier Academy 18-6 in the quarter. The 1-point lead has gone to 13. Second free throw by Tatellini is up, and that is short. And the rebound to Eden Pope. That's her 5th. There's the outlet to Angus, and she walked. 28 turnovers here for Frontier Academy. Rule to throw it in. Rule looking, still looking, just get it in. Does to Bailey Link straight away. 5 seconds to go. Rule to her left to Braylon Rule. Left baseline to Langford. Penetrates, pulls up. Her shot is off the side of the backboard. Link picks it up and misses. She misses at the buzzer. With the score after 3, Brush 38, Frontier Academy 25 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Lady Bee Diggers with a double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter. It's 38-25, outscoring Frontier Academy 18-6 in the quarter. Kaylin Todd along with Eden Pope, Lillian Lachinsky, Lexi Angus, and Natalie Moore. There's the inbounds pass to Lachinsky, dribbling on the right baseline. Now cut off over there, picks up the dribble, bounces it back out to Angus. Cross court over to Todd, free throw line for Pope. Pope into the lane, right baseline, Lachinsky, 15-footer, no good. And there's a whistle and a foul against Brush. That'll be the 16th foul as Pope went for the rebound. I think it was Braylon Rule. Nope. There was a push there, I believe, on Langford. That's her 2nd foul. And Todd to throw it in. Todd lobs it in over to Pope. Pope into the lane, double teamed, and she walked. 29 turnovers for the Wolverines. And Braylon Rule will throw it in. Roll in the backcourt to Cashlyn Tatellini. Tatellini, that's Carly now with the basketball. Cross the timeline, down low for Link, right baseline to Braylon Rule. 15-footer is off the bottom of the net, but it is knocked out of bounds by Lachinsky. And the Bee Diggers retain possession. Cashlyn to throw it in. Down low for Carly, but she is wrapped up over there, and now what happened here? It's going to be out of bounds off of Carly. Yeah, that pass, she threw the pass almost to her teammate who was like inches away from her. That's too close of a pass. That made it very vulnerable for Carly Tatellini. Lachinsky down low for Moore, puts it up and in, and a foul off the glass, off the entry pass, and Natalie Moore to the line as the Bee Diggers commit the foul. You can't stop her. She's got 13. And the foul was committed. That's not number 10. The free throw's up and in. Might have been Langford again. Rebound to Bailey Link. As the free throw was missed, Bailey Link with her 3rd rebound. 38-27. Tatellini back out to Link. Long 3. That's no good, short. Ball is rebounded to Cashlyn Tatellini. Tatellini trapped. Entry pass inside, goes through everybody. It's knocked away. Now the ball is loose in the backcourt, and there's another tie-up. It stays with Brush. Well, this could be the definition of an ugly win, but Brush will take it. They just need a win. So does Frontier Academy. 38-27, 6:58 to go in the game. Braylon Rule gets it into Cashlyn Tatellini. Cashlyn hands it off to Braylon. Braylon overhead pass to Langford on the left wing, dribbles. Defender in the air, doesn't take that shot. Now straight away, the Rule 3 is up, and that is an air ball. Langford saves it in, and the ball is loose, but it's saved into Lachinsky. On the long pass to Kaylin Todd. Cross court to Angus. Banks, and she misses. Bailey Link has the rebound and a foul. That's the 15th foul. And that's committed by Lexi Angus, her 2nd. The basketball goes over to the Bee Diggers, still an 11-point lead with 6.5 to go in the game. In Greeley, 38-27. And then the pass is loose in the backcourt, another tie-up. It'll go to Frontier Academy. Angus and Cashlyn Tatellini on the floor. 21st turnover for the Bee Diggers. Just a sloppy pass there. And to throw it in will be Kaylin Todd. Lobs it on the high left for Angus. Long three is good. Angus drills the three. It's 38-30. The lead is down to 8, and almost a travel there by Langford. On the right wing, entry pass down low for Link off her hands. Bee Diggers need a bucket here to keep the momentum going. Now to Carly Tatellini. Near the timeline to Cashlyn. 6:07 to go in the game. It was a 13-point lead down to 8. On the left wing to Carly towards the free throw line. Into the lane all the way. Has the shot blocked out of bounds by Moore. You got to know Natalie Moore's there. You can't just shoot it right there in her face. And let's see who throws it in for Brush. It'll be Cashlyn Tatellini. Tatellini to throw it into Langford. Back out to Carly on the right wing. Cross-court Cashin. She'll take the three, and that's off the back of the rim, and the ball is chased down by Carly Tatellini. Tatellini over to Rule. Rule will think about it. Down low to Link. Right baseline, Langford penetrates right baseline. Pass inside to Cashin Tatellini, and the shot is blocked, but a foul. Cashlyn to the line. And I think that was Moore with her third. It is. Cashlyn with 2 free throws. She's got 16 points in tonight's game. She bends, she spins, she shoots, she scores. 17 points for Tatellini. Second free throw upcoming. That's up, and that's off the back of the rim, and the rebound to Moore. That's her 12th. There's the long pass, left baseline to Sorrell, down low for Moore. Puts it up, partially blocked from behind. Nice defense. Lachinsky has it in the corner, and then the ball is loose, and Lachinsky that time, almost altercation there with Lachinsky and Langford. And let's see what we've got here. Looks like just a tie-up going over to Brush. And this is kind of what happens in a game like this. It gets ugly. With 5:29 to go, and it's a 39-30 lead for the Bee Diggers. Lachinsky is out. Neither team is taking care of the ball really well here. The Bee Diggers have 21 turnovers. Frontier Academy even worse with 29. And let's see if we can get this game moving again with a 39-30 game. I guess Lachinsky will stay in. It'll be Frontier Academy ball. Well, Langford is taken out of the game for Amaya Bruno. Oh no, they're going to say Langford committed her 4th. I didn't see the signal to foul. I did not see that signal. 4th foul for Langford. A 1-and-1, the 8th team foul. And Lachinsky at the stripe. Free throw is up and in and out. The rebound, the putback is up and missed by Pope. Cashlyn Tatellini grabs her 9th rebound. Tatellini dribbles right baseline, trapped over there, and she traveled. Oh, a blocking violation. These are strange calls. Very odd calls. I didn't see a block at all. I was right in front of the play. And that was not away from the ball. Tatellini was not even contacted. They called a foul on Lachinsky, her 2nd. 1-and-1 here for Tatellini. That's the 17th foul. Free throw is in and out. And the rebound to Natalie Moore. She's tied up. It stays with Brush. Cashlyn Tatellini will throw it in. This is going to be a very long 4th quarter. There's the lob back out to Carly straight away. On the outside right to Cashlyn. Long 3 is up, and that's no good off the side. And now a tie-up between Bruno and Moore, and that's going to go over to Frontier Academy. And this game is starting to become unwatchable because there's so many stoppages. There's no flow whatsoever. And to make matters worse, now we have a timeout. We will take it with them. 5:11 to go in the game. Here in Greeley. With the score, Brush 39, Frontier Academy 30. On 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Frontier Academy with the basketball. Brush leading 39-30 on the road with 5:06 to go in the game. Angus at the free throw line for Pope. Down low for Moore. She puts it up and in off the glass. Wide open was Natalie Moore. Moore now with 15 in the game. The lead is 7 for Brush, 39-32. Here's Cashlyn Tatellini to Carly and fouled at the top there by Angus. 8th team foul, 4:52 to go in the game. This is awful. We're going to see free throws galore with the way this is going. Carly Tatellini with a 1-and-1. Angus commits her 3rd. Free throw, good. Carly now with 9 in the game, 40-32. Second free throw is up, and that's in and out. Eden Pope grabs her 6th rebound. The outlet to Todd. Todd on the left wing to Sorrell. Sorrell at the free throw line. Pope down low for Moore, and she's fouled by Link as she went up for the shot. Link commits her 3rd. Natalie Moore will shoot 2. And we have an eternity of time remaining. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Free throw by Moore is perfect. Brush 40, Frontier Academy 33. Second free throw is coming up for the sophomore, Natalie Moore, who's got 16 points. Tatellini, the Cashlyn for Brush, has 17. That's up, and that's good. 6 points above her season average. Cashlyn jump pass to Link. On the right baseline to Bruno. Penetrates her runners up and missed off the back of the rim. And the rebound is pulled down by Giesick, and a tie-up. Stays with Brush. By the way, that's also a sign that teams really struggle to handle the ball. It's just when you get all these tie-ups. You got to get the ball and get rid of it. We've seen a ton of tie-ups in this game. Here's Bruno off the inbounds pass, cross court to Carly. Three-pointer in the air is in and out. Natalie Moore with her 13th rebound, but she picked up with the back foot and traveled. 30 turnovers for the Wolverines. Yeah, we can't play 30 seconds without a whistle. There's the inbounds pass to Carly, right of the lane. Carly back out to Cashlyn at the head of the three-point circle for Link. Link on the left side, Langford in the left corner for Bruno. Bounce pass out to the left. Here is Link. Link against Angus, dribbling to her right. Jump pass to Carly. Near that right corner, Langford penetrates, cut off over there. On the right wing to Link, straight away. Carly Tatellini, 3 is off the back of the rim. And the ball is rebounded by Bruno. An aggressive rebound by Bruno now. That 3 is missed by Link. And Eden Pope has the board for Frontier Academy. Ball poked from behind by Cashlyn Tatellini and taken away by Carly Tatellini. And a timeout for Brush. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 842-4555 with 3:50 to go in the game. And it's a 40-34 Brush lead. They were up by 13 after 3. And so far it's a 9-2 run for the Wolverines in the quarter. And the Bee Diggers are just clinging to the lead right now. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And they'll be playing at home against Eaton on Thursday at 7 o'clock right here on 1010 KSIR. And Brush will have to play a ton better than even tonight, which is not a guaranteed victory. The lead has been cut in half. Carly to throw it in, and the Bee Diggers do not have enough outside shooting in this quarter. They had 3 threes in the third, but they missed all their shots here in the fourth quarter. They have 2 free throws, that's it. Cashlyn on the high right to Carly. Carly with the basketball, straight away to Bailey Link. Link dribbles to her right, picks up the dribble, looks back out over to Carly Tatellini, coming back for the basketball in the corner for Bruno. Back out, pass nearly tipped away. Cashlyn in the lane, and there's a foul. That will be the 9th team foul. And Christina Sorrell got Cashlyn Tatellini with a body. And to the line, off the 1-and-1 will be Cashlyn Tatellini. She's got 17 points tonight. She can give the Bee Diggers a 3-possession lead with 3.5 to go in a fairly low-scoring game. 40-34. Free throws back rimmed. Rebound to Kaylin Todd. Here's Eden Pope. Front court pass taken. Down low for Moore. Poked away from behind. Taken by Pope, though, off the deflection in the corner. And then we've got a whistle. And is that a 3-second violation or a foul on Brush? Yep, it's a foul on the Bee Diggers. That's a hold, I believe, on Bailey Link, her 4th foul. Double bonus situation. More to shoot 2. Bends, shoots, and scores. 40-35. Second free throw upcoming for Natalie Moore. That's in the air, and that's around and good. Yep. Sat on the rim. It went down. 19 points. 40-36. The Bee Diggers have scored only 2 points in the quarter. Here's Cashlyn Tatellini. Bounce pass to Bruno. Trapped underneath in the right corner for Link. Link lobs it on the right wing to Carly. Straight away to Langford. Fakes the 3. Left wing. Cashlyn penetrates all the way. Lays it up, and she missed it off to the left. Natalie Moore with a rebound. That is her 14th on the outlet to Lachinsky. Lachinsky had the ball poked away, loose on the floor. It's still loose, and it's picked up by Keely Langford. Great play by Brush. Langford pulls up, banks, and misses a little 5-footer. Eden Pope grabs her 8th rebound. And did Cashlyn Tatellini commit the foul? What are you doing? Oh, 11th team foul. Pope to the line, and she committed the foul on the defensive end underneath the basket. Wow, that's just not worth it. It is not worth committing fouls like that, only her 3rd. But you send the opposing team to the line. I don't understand that. There's aggression, but then there's over-aggression. She's had a fabulous game tonight, but that was not the decision you want to make to foul there. And the free throw is up, and that's off the back of the rim for Eden Pope. If you're going to foul on the opposing team's offensive end. Second free throw for Pope. She can make this a 1-possession game. That's up, and that is in and out. Rebounded by Moore. Moore dribbles, and then Moore travels. Oh, man. She should have just put it up. Natalie Moore, though, unstoppable. 19 points and 15 rebounds. Lob is right through the hands of Link. And what did we have here? We had a hold against Brush. Another foul. Turnover on Brush, foul on Brush. And Bailey Link is fouled out with 3 points. And yeah, Link is fouled out. Braylon Rule's going to check in to the game as Link is disqualified. And 2 free throws for Lillian Lachinsky. With 2:37 to go in the game. First half was quick. This half has gone forever. Free throw is short. If Brush wins this game, they're just going to be handed the game because Frontier Academy is given every opportunity here to win this game. Free throw is missed, and Braylon Rule grabs the rebound, and she's tied up. It stays with Frontier Academy. Again, when you get and she really had no shot there. That was a legitimate tie-up. Couldn't get rid of that basketball. And now Todd to throw it in with 2:35 to go in the game in the offensive end. Todd lobs it to Moore, right of the lane, double team, had the ball stripped away. And then what happened there? That's going to be a traveling violation. Wow. Nope, a tie-up instead. Possession arrow to Brush, excuse me. Here's Langford across the timeline. Langford towards the top, swings it right side to Cashlyn Tatellini. In the corner for Rule. Back out to Carly. Looks up at the clock, 2:19 to go. Hands it off to Carly. And then there's a foul in the lane. That'll be the 10th foul. And Carly Tatellini to the line. The officials have to blow the whistles because the play is so sloppy right now. And the foul on Lachinsky. Carly Tatellini to shoot 2. She's got 9 points in the game. The Bee Diggers lead by 4. Here in Greeley over Frontier Academy, and the free throw is up and in. 41-36 Brush. Will they snap a 3-game losing streak? Tatellini bends, shoots, and around and good. The Bee Diggers have 4 free throws in the quarter, not a single field goal. Pope on the high right, Lachinsky penetrating right baseline, reverse layup, throws up an air ball, and the ball's knocked out of bounds off Moore. Bee Digger basketball up by 6 with 2:07 to go in the game. And Braylon Rule will throw it in the backcourt to Tatellini. Cashlyn, jump pass to Carly. Carly still in the backcourt to Cashlyn. Got to break the timeline. Does in the front court to Braylon Rule at the free throw line. Inside towards Langford, knocked out of bounds by Sorrell. Minute 56 remaining. Frontier Academy will have to start fouling in this game. Both teams are in the double bonus. Tatellini lobs it near the top to Bruno. On the left wing to Carly Tatellini. Cross court to Bruno. Dropped the basketball and got it back. Near midcourt now to Cashlyn. Cashlyn to her right. Right of the lane. In the lane. Bounce pass to Carly. Banks and scores! Right off the glass with the left hand. Beautiful from Cashlyn to Carly. And that's the first field goal of the quarter. Timeout. Frontier Academy with 1:39 to go. And the Bee Diggers lead by 8. 44-36. We'll have a quick post-game show with Anthony Wilson. This game has gone a lot longer than we thought. And Rush does have the lead at 44-36. But it's been a struggle here. The Bee Diggers scored their first field goal on that shot by Carly Tatellini. They had not scored a field goal since the third quarter. Only free throws in this quarter till that shot. But it's now a 3-possession lead for Brush. B&B Appliance and Repair, from refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between. They have exactly what you need. And they'll service it too at B&B Appliance and Repair. And Morgan Community College in Fort Morgan. To make your dreams become a reality for all students, Morgan Community College. It is Todd, Sorrell, Angus, Moore, and Pope for Frontier Academy. Carly and Cashlyn Tatellini. Rule, Langford, and Amaya Bruno for Brush. Here's Angus on the right side to Sorrell in front of the bench. Her bounce pass is out of bounds, intended for Pope in the corner. Man, that was awful. I mean, that was not that close to her teammate. 35 turnovers in the backcourt now is Carly Tatellini. Minute 27 to go. They're going to have to start fouling here. Over to Cashlyn. Cashlyn right at the free throw line. Jump pass to Langford. Dribbles, and then she's tripped up in the lane. She is tripped up by Lexi Angus. Angus with her 4th. Oh, they're going to say number 3 on the board. Langford to shoot 2. Keeley tonight has got 5 points. And it's off to the right. Second free throw's upcoming for the junior with 1:20 remaining in the game. Brush 44, Frontier Academy 36. Second free throw's up, and that's in. And the lead is 9 for Brush, 45-36. It was down to 4, and that's a lob well over the, unless Natalie Moore was about 6'8". Angus's pass way out of bounds. Another turnover, number 36 unofficially. With 1:13 to go, the Bee Diggers up by 9. And Rule to throw it in the backcourt to Cashlyn Tatellini. Along the right baseline. Baseball pass, front court to Langford. Langford left-handed dribble in the corner to Bruno. Bounce pass is knocked out of bounds into the Bee Digger bench by Angus. 65 seconds to go. You score here anyway, you're up by 4 possessions, this game would be over. In a low-scoring game, they're not going to come back from that. Here's Carly, jump pass back out to Cashlyn. Cashlyn with 59 seconds to go. There's the foul with 58.9 on Kaylin Todd. And now Cashlyn Tatellini back at the line. A flurry of free throws for Brush here in the fourth quarter to go up 4 possessions. That's up, and that's perfect. Cashlyn Tatellini with 18 points in the game. 46-36, in and out. Eden Pope grabs her 9th rebound. There's the outlet to Todd, 53 seconds to go. Cross-court pass to Sorrell. Long three is off the front of the rim. Rebound to Pope. She goes up and scores off the glass. Pope now with 7. The lead is down to 8. 46-38. 40 seconds to go in the game. In the backcourt, we've got a timeout now with 38.6 to go, called by Anthony Wilson. Brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. And Mead Diggers will have the basketball. Oh boy. We've had, let's see how many free throws in this quarter combined. In this quarter, 20 free throws combined. That's why it's tough to watch. It's just foul, free throw, foul, free throws. We've had 20 of them. In the first half, 7 combined free throws in 2 quarters. In the third quarter, we only had 4 free throws. Actually, 21 free throws in a quarter. So there were 11 free throws through 3, and now 21 in the fourth alone. And Brush has the ball up 46-38. We'll have a brief conversation with Coach Wilson after the game. We anticipate more fouls now. Here's Cashlyn Tatellini. She's fouled by Sorrell. That's definitely a defensive foul. That's not offensive. Sorrell with her 3rd. 2 free throws here for Cashlyn. I mean, this is still, it's still not insurmountable, so you have to foul if you're Frontier Academy. 2 free throws for Tatellini. First one is up, and that's good. Tatellini's had her struggles at the line in this half. She is 4 out of 9. And now 5 out of 10. She drills it. Rush 48, Frontier Academy 38. 32 seconds to go in the game. Angus on the high right. Cross-court pass to Todd. Long 3. Front rim, no. Ball is rebounded by Bruno, and she's fouled by Todd. And that should do it here. Bruno will shoot 2. Todd commits her 3rd. We have 25.3 seconds to go. We can stop with the fouling here if she makes just 1 free throw. Even if she misses them both, that free throw is perfect. First point of the game for Amaya Bruno. 49-38 Brush. Second free throw is up, and that is short. Pope with her 11th rebound. Here is Angus with 20 seconds to go. On the outside left, cross-court pass tipped away by Langford, taken by Todd. On the right wing to Moore, she'll put up a long 3, and that's off to the right. And the ball is loose. It's taken away by Todd, and she drills the 3 in the corner. That's going to be way too late, though. You fouled Tatellini. Why? What are you doing? You're fouling with 1.5 seconds to go. No reason to do that. The game is over. Foul was on Angus, I believe, but there's no reason to foul. Carly Tatellini to shoot 2. It just makes it an 8-point game. Now, once they took that long to score, the game was over. So the Bee Diggers will win by at least 8, maybe as many as 10. And that free throw is perfect. Tatellini's got 14 points in the game. She spins, she shoots, and misses. There's the rebound to Pope. That's the game. The Bee Diggers win 50-41. Post-game show is brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. Fill up your cool, gas up your car at Stubbs Gas and Oil. As the Bee Diggers come away here with a victory and snap a 3-game losing streak, taking advantage of 36 turnovers here by Frontier Academy in the 50-41 win. Let's get to the totals here momentarily for Brush. Once we calculate, well, the free throws, the amount of free throws taken in this half was quite a bit. So we're actually doing this on the fly. The Bee Diggers in this half, let's see, converted on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 free throws in a half, and they did miss 8 of them. So the Bee Diggers at the line were 13 of 21 in the game. Frontier Academy 7 of 14. 36 turnovers for Frontier, 22 for Brush. Frontier Academy got 15 rebounds along with 19 points from Natalie Moore. They hit the boards hard in this game, as they were able to grab 41 rebounds in the game. The Bee Diggers in this game had 30 boards, but Natalie Moore was going to be too tough to hold down. The Bee Diggers got 20 points from Cashlyn Tatellini, 14 from Carly Tatellini. They combined for 34 to 50 points. 6 from Keely Langford, 4 in the game from Braylon Rule, 3 for Bailey Link, and a free throw from Maya Bruno. Natalie Moore had 19 to lead Frontier Academy, 7 for Eden Pope. Lexi Angus with 6, 5 for Kaylin Todd, 4 for Lillian Lachinsky. The Bee Diggers snap a 3-game losing streak, as we're joined by head coach Anthony Wilson. Coach, at this point, it doesn't have to be pretty. A win is a win.
Exactly. We desperately needed a win here, and we snuck one out. I mean, we had opportunity to put them away in the second quarter, and then opportunity again to start the fourth to put them away, and we've struggled with that this season. In all of our games but 2 this year, we've either had a lead in the fourth quarter or been within 5 points, and haven't been able to close games out. So to be able to close this one out tonight was big.
Did you have to revert back to the Sterling game? You're up by 12 going into the fourth. You're up 13 here. Maybe you didn't have to say anything. The girls knew, hey, this game is far from over, even though we're up by 13.
Yeah, and we had that conversation after the third quarter that we can't have a letdown. We had a great third quarter where we held them to like 2 or 4 points and scored enough of our own to go up 13 after not being up much at half or down at half. But we have to make sure that we consistently do the little things. And we struggle in post defense. And the Moore girl tonight scoring 19, I think.
Yeah.
We've done that 3 games. The Valley girl scored 20. The Sterling girl scored like 24. And tonight we gave up 19. So if the other team has an athletic post, we struggle.
Yeah, but it was enough tonight, because if Natalie Moore wasn't scoring, I mean, she had her own, but it seems that you held down the rest of the offense from Frontier Academy.
Yeah, and the Pope girl is pretty solid. And to hold her to what we did tonight, which I think was 7.
Yeah, Eden Pope had 7 points, yeah.
Yeah, and to hold her to that with very little post presence on our team at all, it was nice to hold the rest of the team to where we know we can. It'd be nice to see a full game of defense, but we aren't quite there yet. We have a lot of growth to do over this next couple
Well,
weeks.
you mentioned a third quarter, 18-6 third quarter, so nearly half of your points, over a third of your points, 18 of 50 were scored in the third quarter, that is. But Anthony, you nailed 3 threes, and it's amazing how that outside game makes a difference. More consistent shooting obviously would help your team.
Yeah, and that's something we've struggled with all year. Being ready to shoot the ball is a big thing with these girls, and we practice it a lot, and they struggle to do it. But being ready to catch and shoot is a big aspect of shooting the ball well, because we're getting good looks, but a lot of the time we just aren't ready to shoot the ball, and then we hesitate, and then we shoot. And when you hesitate as a shooter, you're not going to make it very often. You have to be confident in what you're doing, and we're trying to build that confidence back because we lost it over these last 3 games.
So what's more critical, the 2 games you just played, or a Wednesday practice, considering that, I mean, you try to iron out the little things, knowing you've got a huge game at home on Thursday against an Eaton team that's taking on the top team in the state tonight, defending state champion Platte Valley.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big one, and it's a home game. And if we show up and play like we did last night, it's not going to be pretty.
Right.
If we show up and we played like we did against tonight, or like we did against Sydney, we'll be in great shape. And whether or not we win or not, as long as we're in a tight game in the fourth quarter, we're going to have a chance, because any given night in high school basketball, anybody can win. And so it's making sure we put that effort forth for the first three quarters and put ourselves in a spot with a chance to have a pretty big upset.
Finally, I know that Frontier Academy is not even close to the caliber of Resurrection Christian. They had to foul down the stretch. But yet 21 free throw attempts tonight to 0 for last night. How much was that discussed before the game? Just getting to the line.
It's big, and the tough thing is refs see us and see that we're small, and a lot of times refuse to call any fouls inside.
Yeah.
And the biggest issue is we give up a lot of points on offensive rebounds, but just like tonight, 31 went over our back every single time she went for a rebound, and 25 was the same way, and they refused to call it. They called it in the first quarter and then realized that she picked up 2 quick fouls and refused to call another one on her the entire game, and that's wrong.
And it seems your girls are good utilizing that lower body to box out against taller players, forcing them to reach over. But even still, you know, it's going to be a challenge for your team when you're undersized in many of these games.
Yeah, and we have been for the past 3 years. We've been undersized.
Right.
So finding a way to show the refs that it's a foul. If they hook their arm in yours, fall to the ground, bring them with you. Things like that seem like a foul on us, but that's a foul on them. They can't go over the top of us and through us, and they consistently do it. So it's one thing we're going to have to work on, and we got to be stronger, because that's an issue. Is we're weak with the basketball. We throw the ball away a lot in possessions where we don't need to throw the ball away.
Right. Yeah, patience, right?
Yeah, unforced errors consistently. So have to do better.
Coach, congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you, appreciate that.
That's head coach Anthony Wilson. The Bead Diggers defeat the Frontier Academy Wolverines 50-41. As the Bead Diggers move to 3-4 in league play, 7-9 overall. Frontier Academy's got a 7-9 record, an 8-game losing streak, and 0-6 in league play. We'll be back with you Thursday night at 7 o'clock when the Bead Diggers entertain the Eaton Reds. I'm John Beltran with a final score tonight. Brush defeats Frontier Academy 50-41 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.